Hello Internet, Geocache Spoilers here. One of the most common questions I get asked is, what on earth is a geocache? What are you doing? Can I do it? What's involved in it? Who hides these things? Who finds these things? And so on. So I've made this little video in an effort to try and answer some of your questions and explain briefly what geocaching is about. As you've probably seen, if you watch some of my videos, you can see some examples of geocaches. You go out there in the wild and you find these strange, weird and wonderful contraptions. All you do is you find it and you write your name in the logbook to prove that you've been there. That's it in its basic form. These things are everywhere. There's millions of these things worldwide. This is where I live, England. My tiny little island is covered in them. And if you want to find them, you can use, for example, this is an iPhone 4. You can download a little app onto your iPhone 4 and it will highlight where they are and send you out in the wild to find them. Now, interestingly, within 10 miles of my house, there are 1,000 of these things. They are everywhere, literally. I've put in my postcode, my friend's postcode, my parents' postcode, every postcode I've put in the United Kingdom. There is one of these things within 300 meters. So what that means is you could go out there right now, take 300 steps and have your hands on one of these things. Go and find it and get involved in this weird and wonderful hobby. So as I said, you've got the iPhone 4. Most people have a smartphone, and I imagine most smartphones have some kind of facility to find things using GPS. Even if your phone doesn't have GPS in it, often with the cell towers, the app will work it out for you anyway. Or if you want to get a bit more serious, you can go and buy a dedicated unit. This is the one I've got. It's called the SatMap Active 10. And as you can see on here, I've downloaded some coordinates indeed. And it makes it a little bit easier for you. You can click on this and it will tell you all about it, the difficulty of the cache, like a hint to find it, a description of it, perhaps some photos, who knows. The information can be stored on this. Or indeed, if you don't, maybe you've already got a GPS unit for your car. Perhaps your GPS unit may allow you to find things using, we go here, navigate to, a longitude and latitude, and this is the precise coordinates of where a geocache might be hidden. So you go along to the geocache listing website, find the coordinates of a geocache near you, plumb them into this, and Bob's your uncle. Now, I have included some links below to, if you want to have a look at the prices of some of these things. They can be upwards up to sort of maybe $1,000 if you want to spend that. They do start at sort of a few hundred. But yes, some links below if you want to get started into geocaching. People do sell like geocaching starter kits. So if you want to go and hide one of these things, have people come along to your one and find it and see what they've got to say about it, then there is some starter kits below. One of them, for instance, includes some of these guys, the travel bug. You can attach a wee little toy to this and send it off out into the wild and give it a specific mission. You might want this one to go to Florida, for example, and watch as people take it between geocaches, and eventually, it might end up in Florida. This is a worldwide sport. These things are all over the world. So, yes, I mean, some are harder than others, some are easier than others, some might just be a piece of Tupperware at the bottom of a tree, some might be intricate and complicated puzzles that involve you doing a 10-mile walk. I mean, there's literally something for everybody, and it is a weird and wonderful sport to get involved in. So, have a look at some of my videos if you want to see some examples. If you've got any questions, you're welcome to ask me them below in the comments section, but please like this video, and happy caching!